Ghana, nsuo damachi, nsuo a ide ahohoro sika kokko ho. Eno an gyina ho no. Moving ko ba bia. Hwe nsuo nani. Na hwe faye. Sika papa sika kokko, empefi. Tie fi edi say nsuo nyina no, sika bone. Ene edi asay nsuo.
This is part 2 of the documentary on Galamsey by KWAME BEDIAKO, the leader of the new force.
In part 1, I uncovered the presence of a powerful mafia involved in KWAME. This mafia operates with the backing of influential cartels, including political elites and traditional authorities who are custodians of the land.
It is clear that the government plays a significant role in this system by issuing licenses to small-scale, medium-scale, and large-scale miners. This operation spans different types of mining, ranging from hard rock mining to colluvial mining and alluvial mining. Alluvial mining is particularly devastating to our environment. The cyanide used to extract gold seeps into the soil, contaminating water bodies and posing severe threat to both ecosystems and human health.
Let's not forget the gold is embedded in the veins of rock found in our mountains. Today, we take you to one of the largest craters in Obuasi, created by a multinational company whose name we won't disclose.
What's important to understand is that this crater should have been covered and the land reclaimed after the mining. But who is responsible for breaking up these rocks? And how is it done? Now, they've even built tunnels leading to other mountains, allowing them to scavenge for every ounce of gold.
This is a huge hole that you're finding here that has been dug by some hard rock mining group. Could be people that we gave licenses to, but when they finish, they left the hole. It's been like this for 33 years, from the days of Rawlings, from the days of a different party. The question I'm asking myself is that if somebody comes to our country and even did a hard rock mining and left it like this, and we don't have experience to do our own like this, then what value are we going to get out of the people that we're giving our lands to mine? And that's the same people who are attracting our young people in doing galamseys because they think that that's where the money is.
We want to tell you that the wealth from this single crater could have transformed the region, building 10 hospitals, 10 universities, 10 cooperative businesses, and still leaving billions for the economy.
If we are not responsible for cutting our own grounds and keeping these reserves of gold mines, the world will forever keep coming and taking what belongs to us and leaving us with this that we can never get close to it. And we would never know the sort of machine that will cut our own rocks and leave it with this hope.
Now, consider this. The companies responsible from Canada, Australia, and South Africa didn't even train a local people in the skills required for large-scale hard rock mining. As a result, Ghanaians are left little knowledge of how to extract the gold in our own land, forcing us to dig the mud for gold.
Even though we're sitting on vast gold mines, how can we be searching for gold when it's right beneath us? It is a tragic reality. The leftovers, the remaining lands, are what our leaders should use for the Galamsey, but instead, they become the main players. They seize control of the land, continue to do business with multinational corporations, and even provide excavators for illegal operators in alluvial mining areas.
No one in Ghana has ever invested hundreds of millions of dollars to build a large-scale hard rock mining company capable of generating billions in returns. If we had such companies, we would have billionaires in Ghana. We want to tell you that the new force is here to do what the government has failed to do. In every region that holds gold-rich mountains, we aim to mine that gold for the benefit of the country. We will take charge of our resources by developing our own large-scale mining operations, mastering hard rock mining, conducting seismic surveys ourselves, and empowering the Galamseyers.
These individuals already skilled in alluvial mining will learn the business and gain the expertise needed to take control of their own future. And for the first time in this country's history, we will accumulate tons of gold as national reserve, in line with Pillar 4 of our policy: reserve, reserve, reserve. This reserve will be managed by the National Sovereign Wealth Fund, Pillar 5, which will ensure that we have the resources needed to build plants for alluvial, and hard rock mining. What you see here will no longer be the work of outsiders. For over 300 years, foreigners have come, taken over our land, and barricaded our resources. But that era is coming to an end.
We are here to offer a solution, not to incite conflict. We are not asking you to stop what cannot be stopped. Instead, we present a way for us to regain and reclaim the wealth we have lost as part of our heritage. Look at the youth. They are eager to make something of this opportunity, but they don't know how. There are no machines here. Where did the machines go? Where did the miners live? They didn't build homes in this community, yet they extracted billions from this one mountain as part of their concessions. What are we doing to our people? Galamsey is a cartel business controlled by the politicians. The Galamseyers are victims forced to excavate and scavenge the soil. They use toxic chemicals to wash the gravels, searching for tiny grains of gold that ultimately yield little value. This situation leaves many people unemployed and desperate.
Our industrialization will transform this nation, reshaping the very foundation upon which it stands. We must not be swayed by our leaders' words, driven as they are by their own political interests. Instead, let's seek solutions that will make our country a better place to live. We need to establish our reserves and take charge of our mineral resources and protect our environment and the reserves of our forests. We shouldn't hand them over to others. It's time for us to be responsible stewards of our wealth. If the current politicians hinder our progress, then they must go. Let's vote them out. If multinational companies like Anglo Gold, Ashanti, Newmont, and others who are extracting trillions of dollars worth of gold from this country fail to recognize their role in the destruction of our water bodies, then they need to be a part of the solution. They should be financially supporting and advising us how to purify these water bodies so that our crops can thrive again and our nation is no longer endangered.
In 2025, let's partner. The same people who are doing the Galamsey can be the same people that will chip all these rocks with machines and create all these values. And Sikano in free Ghana and cover the and that is the new Ghana. That is the new way that we should do things. Thank you.